Hey everybody. All right. We're doing something new today. Um, so I have a friend and coworker who asked me like a long time ago if I knew how to make dried arrangements out of wedding bouquets. And I was like, yeah, of course I do. I do that. And she comes and she tells me, oh, great, I have my wedding bouquets and my, I think, sister's bouquet probably. And, but she said that they weren't, technically dried properly. They were just kind of thrown in a basket and that was that. So they've probably been in that basket for a couple of years, just sitting there. So she wanted to do something with them. And I was like, yeah, fine. I mean, it's a little trickier when, the flowers haven't been like hung upside down and dried in silica gel and in an airtight, container and all that stuff. But it can work. It can happen. So anyway, she brought me the bouquets. And needless to say, I was a little like, uh-oh, this is going to be a little harder than I even could have anticipated. But it's okay. No problem. I realized that she got married in the fall. And so in the fall, it's obviously all those deep, rich burgundies and reds and oranges. And those are the hardest colors to preserve. Thanks a lot, friend. And so, reds and burgundies usually turn a pretty awful shade of brown. And it was rough. The greens all lost all of their green. So I took my time and, she told me there was no time limit or anything. And I have a tabletop just full. There is the deconstructed flowers from the bouquets that I thought were savable / usable. I mean, baby's breath. Thank goodness there was a lot of baby's breath in the bouquet because, you can't really destroy drying baby's breath unless you threw it in like a clothes dryer or something. It always dries perfectly. And then I bought some other things here just to liven it up again, but still keep it in that jewel tone, the fall theme, because that was her wedding and we want to make sure we keep that. One of the bouquets definitely spent more time in water after the wedding than another. I know this because, there was a fair amount of rust from the wire around the stems on the ribbon. I saw a lot of rust, and that bouquet actually had quite a bit more mildew on the flowers, so I had to get rid of those. But all in all, most of the roses, besides a lot of them turned very, very brown and lost their pretty red pigment, are still, in pretty sturdy, shape. I can shake it and it's not turning into dust. So that's good. And some of the roses did actually maintain a pretty color, so I'll make sure that those are the ones that are focused in our arrangement. Believe it or not, these used to be shamrock green. They are no longer. This is called lemon leaf, and it's like green. It's beautiful. So that's what happens when you don't preserve them properly, but whatever. This eucalyptus is actually very lovely. It obviously used to be a bluish greenish color, and now it has lost that, but I still like this shade, and so I'm going to be able to use that. And I did get some of this here that has some darker. This is preserved, this is real stuff. This is all real stuff that's just been preserved. Italian ruscus right here. There's grasses. It's going to turn out pretty nice. And then I bought this because we need to liven this baby back up. We need to bring it back to life. And the best way to do that is by adding green. It's not going to look Christmassy, I can promise you that. But we do need to liven it back up. It's sad with all the browns and the beiges, and it just looks like death right now. So we're gonna fix that up. Some other things that I did is I went out into my own backyard and I picked some of these because these are super beautiful, and I cannot remember for the life of me what this is called, so if you know, just comment it to me please, because I can't remember. And I saw these lovely, lovely budding twigs in my yard, and I grabbed them, and silly, 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 horrible me, look at the thorns. I don't know if you can see this, but I mean, it's super pretty, but look at the thorns. What is this stuff? I don't even know, but it has got thorns on it. Like, whoa. So when I saw it and I grabbed it, I stabbed myself. That's my first injury from this friend. So I'm probably going to burn myself a couple times too. Look at these thorns. Oh, good gracious. That's just horrifying. Okay. So before I put a towel back here, because if not, you can see right through, and then it's like super distracting and you can't like see what's happening on the wreath. Before I start doing anything with flowers, I like to get my base ready. And I have some ideas in my head, but I'm kind of just gonna roll with it. I might do an arrangement that's just kind of like crescent shaped, you know, where the flowers are basically on one side and we kind of leave this bare with a little bit of extra sprigs and greenery. I might do the whole thing all the way around. I don't really know. I never really know. I do not ever have a plan for my designs when I'm doing it. I just do it, and it just always seems to work out. So I'm just going to go with that. I do have some of these artificial ferns that look very, very, very realistic, and they're completely fade resistant, which I love. And I'm going to start there because this bouquet had ferns in it. They obviously did not make it at all. Were not usable at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some fern to it right now. Now all I do is I have this electric skillet here with glue sticks in it. And I just melt down the glue sticks and I dip it in and pop it in. I didn't even think about where to place that. I just placed it. I find that when you're doing an arrangement, if you try to get too perfect on placement and all that stuff, you're gonna just be terribly sad with yourself. Now this one has this really nice natural curve to it, so I'm obviously going to put it somewhere up here, right? I could put it out here and have like a little bit of character sticking out, but I have lots of this stuff, so I'm just gonna, like I said, roll with it. Okay, my intention is not to cover the whole entire wreath with these, but they are there to help. Now this one's really long and really big. No worries. Cut it right down the middle, cut the wire first, and then go in with the scissors. Okay, and I'm gonna put this baby right over here. And like I said, that's fine. Most of this will be covered with the flowers and the other things I stick in. It's really just to give the wreath some body and some form, and to fill it up. So that is good. Don't worry about what that looks like. It will get covered. Okay, now I have some of those things in, which are great, and I'm gonna add more after where I need them. Now I wanna go ahead, I wanna add some of these red twigs. I have clippers here. I usually clip them to size that I want them out in the field, but sometimes you change your mind. I don't know. I think my head right now, thinking, kind of likes the idea of that really pretty kind of like C-shaped arrangement with not too much going on over here. But we'll see how it goes. That also depends too on how many flowers I can get to work for me. We are just going to be adding character. So nice out. Ugh. I put all my plants outside today. I had them out for quite a while because it was nice temperature. The sun was out, but there was clouds, so I knew the plants would get a nice break. And it's just like a gorgeous, gorgeous day outside. Love it. Yes, so right now I can see, I'm visioning all these flowers kind of here. Okay, and then I might do something with this ribbon that I'm trying to salvage. So, ow! I just stabbed myself with a thorn. Oh, stinker. Okay. And you don't have to, I'm going to add more red twigs. Don't think I won't add more red twigs, but you have to save. You have to do some in the beginning, and then you save some, and then you do some after, where you're like, oh, I missed a spot, and then you go ahead and you poke it in. But yes, I'm liking this very, very, very much. You might not be able to see it right now, but I'm seeing it. So let me cut these elastics down here. I love working with real dried materials. It's really so nice. So nice. And this is Italian ruscus. This is expensive stuff if you buy it in the flower shop for regular arrangements. It's so expensive. Probably because it's Italian ruscus. If it was just called ruscus, it would probably be $2 a bunch, but because it's Italian ruscus, they'll make it $12 a bunch. It's like, what? It is very pretty though, and it smells amazing. It does smell amazing. I love it. So I've never done a video like this before. A lot of people have said, oh, you should record yourself doing your Christmas wreaths. And I was like, yeah, I probably should, except I'm downstairs in my basement where it's dark and dreary and I don't have a pretty setup and it's just kind of ugly, and I'm usually talking to my mom at that time. It's whenever I'm doing stuff like this, it's perfect time for me to get my mom on the phone and just chit chat, and she'll tell me, oh, you didn't put that in the right place, fix it, stuff like that. But she kind of helps me with some of my colors every once in a while, and it just makes the time, because sometimes I can be down there for hours and hours and hours, and it makes the time go by faster. I just can talk and work. Like I'm talking to you guys right now. Kind of pretending like I'm talking to my mother. And she'll say, get the glue hanging. talked to my father doing this a few times too, but he's kind of bored with it. So it's not his cup of tea. Now, just because I'm going to focus my arrangement on this side doesn't mean that I'm not going to add some of these things on this side, because I definitely am going to add touches, because I'm not about like things that look half done, you know, but I don't know. There's an art to it. Nobody trained me how to do this. I just figured it out on my own. Lots and lots and lots and lots of trial and error. I plan everything else in my life. I mean, I'm a teacher, but when it comes to doing stuff like this, no planning involved. I kind of get an idea and I just roll. All right, so now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start adding some of these pretty, this is a really pretty twig and I kind of want to feature it. So I'm not going to bust that apart too much, because I actually want that to maintain a nice feature. Now, do I have another one like it? Look through this box of death and see if I can find some more. Well, I got those. Okay, so I have those. That's not too bad. So now I have to decide if I want it to go this way or this way. Let's see. I think maybe like that. Yeah. Get a good amount of glue. Hoist it by that stem. Move the fern right out of my way and drop it in there. I love doing these twig wreaths too, because you have something to stick, you know, the twigs into. That's really, I'm just gonna hold this here for a minute because it's pretty firm. Just don't want it to move out of that placement. Blow on the glue a little bit. Okay, perfect, it stayed. All right, so now I'm not even going to fuss with these. I'm just going to, whoop. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. This is definitely going to be a large wreath, friend, so you're gonna want a nice sized door to put it on. Okay. Nice. Oh, that's looking so pretty. It really is. Now, I hope there's like one more piece of that. Okay, there's not. That's okay. That's why I bought this. This is the same stuff. It's a different color, but that's all right because it's gonna blend right in. But, smells good. Even dried, smells good. Okay. Shelby Lewis. Okay. Oh, Shelby. I love that "can I call you later" button. I use it quite often now. I'm finding how pretty. So, this is what I do for fun, besides plants and all of that stuff. This is my art. but I've never shared doing it with anybody before. So if you're watching this right now, congratulations, you're the first. Besides my mother. It's kind of peaceful. I should have some music on. Carrie Underwood has this new album. I don't know if you've heard it yet, but it's called My Savior. You need to listen to it. Oh my stars. It's gorgeous. I've always liked Carrie Underwood, and she sings, I don't know if you all heard her sing How Great Thou Art with Vince Gill on YouTube before, but if you have, watch it. But then if you think that's good, she outdoes herself ow, I just stabbed myself again. She outdoes herself with How Great Thou Art on this new album. It is just spectacular. Now this golden color is really going to pop in here. Look at that. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. I'm not, something that I think I'd like to learn or teach myself next is lighting. Lighting, and there's an art to it. There is an art to proper lighting. There is. And if you're going to be doing stuff with cameras and videos, I think lighting is something that I must need to start learning because, I don't know, it's the middle of the day. It's the brightest time of the day right now. I do have my lights on in my kitchen, but it's still so dark. And I just don't know what to do about it. I have my door open. I have the window shade open. This is looking so pretty. I know you probably can't see it like I see it, but it really is looking lovely. It really is. I love it. So if my friend doesn't want to keep it after this, I'll keep it. I know right where I'm going to put it. Right where I'm going to hang it when I take pictures of it. I like this yellow. And wait till I add the purple to it. Oh, oops, I don't like that. I don't like that position. Move it down here a bit. Now you might be thinking, my gosh, you're putting a lot of base. Yes, you do. You put a lot of base. That's what makes the whole wreath, honestly, is the foundation. That's true with anything that you do or you teach or create. It's the foundation. So it's always, always, always been my thing is like I have to have a good solid foundation for a Christmas wreath. I have to have a good solid foundation for, teaching a lesson in school. I have to have just that those foundational skills are just, you have to have a good foundation for a good sturdy house, right? You have to have a good foundation for a good sturdy building. So it's very important that your canvas is correct and sturdy and in good shape. All right, so now I'm gonna add, maybe I'm gonna start adding some actual flowers. Let's see. I said that this one would be a focal because it is the richest, darkest rose, one of them, on here. So I better make sure that it's featured very nicely among this eucalyptus that it once lived with. I know that's hard for you to see. Oh, that's annoying because it actually looks quite lovely. This one's got a little sound to it. I have to be gentle with that one. It's a little loose, but it's got good color, so I have to use it. And if you can see these little glue fibers, I go back and take those out later stay. I go back and I take those out later because this one doesn't have the greatest color, but it does have a very nice shape. So it's going in. Careful, careful, careful. Careful, careful, careful. I gotta hold this one here because it's only gonna get stuck to a couple of little things in there. Be good. This is coming out so pretty. I love it. Okay, I gotta let go. Is it gonna stay? Is it gonna stay? Okay, stay. All right, I need some more pretties. This is kind of pretty. This one's not bad. Let's plop you in there somewhere nice and gorgeous. I start talking like Barbara Streisand when I do these things. I don't know why. I don't know. Kind of feel funny talking to myself, and I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you, my fans. But really, I'm in my kitchen alone talking to myself. My dog must think I'm a lunatic. Gosh, poor dog. This one's like super funny looking. I'm gonna use it anyway. Maybe a nice tall one. Dropping stuff on the floor. My husband always says I should have a garbage right under me because I drop more stuff on the floor than makes it into the wreath. What are you beeping at me for? Oh, this looks so pretty. I need some more of those white roses. Let's see. Yes, this is a nice one. Let's see. Keep it kind of long. A little baby wax flower stuck to it. Yes, this looks pretty. Okay, more. Which one looks better? Eek. I don't know. I guess they both look pretty dry, friend. Pretty dry. I am not gonna let her let this down. She will never just throw a bouquet into a basket again. Will you? No. I know she's going to watch this, so I'm going to tease her a fair amount. Ooh, another dark red one. Okay. Get the glue off, Liz. Get the glue off. Okay. Nope. That didn't work. Hold on. I need a place to stick it. Okay. Get in there. Now go. Oh, perfect. See that? Yes. That's beautiful. Okay. This one's kind of smooshed. It's kind of smooshed, but it's sturdy. We shall use it. Let me tell ya, I did not have very, high hopes for this. It's kind of been stressing me out a bit. But now that I'm watching it come together, I'm really liking it. Really liking it. I want some more dark. Another smooshed one, but it's got good color, so we shall use it. You better like this. Oh, let's see. So yeah, back to Carrie Underwood's new soundtrack, My Savior. Listen to it. Oh my word, listen to it. It's amazing. It's amazing. Absolutely incredible. And if you haven't seen the show The Chosen yet, watch that too. You will love it. The Chosen is I'm just trying to think of topics to talk about. Chosen is a actual series, not a movie, not just one episode, but a multi-series show about the life of Jesus and the disciples and all of that. And it's amazing. You need tissues though, because it's just so powerful. So powerful. Okay, so some other stuff that I saved from this lovely bouquet is this wax flower. Wax flower, when it's not dried and dead, has an incredible scent, but it kind of dries like baby's breath, and it still has a fairly decent orange color to it. So I am going to use touches of it, and when I do this, I look at like where I want to see the pops of orange. Do I want to see the pops of orange next to the red, or do I want to see the pops of orange next to the white roses? Because obviously those are our focal flowers. Now I have all of this baby's breath here, right? So in my opinion, the baby's breath should be accented nearer to the red roses and will give the white roses the little pop of orange color. But I do not have very much of this because most of it did not dry properly, like at all. So I'm going to place it in, around, and near, closer to the white roses. Never in front of, but next to or behind, just to get, I know you probably can't see that. I need to get good camera equipment. I hope you're enjoying this. I mean, a lot of people think that they would like to watch me do this, so that's why I'm doing it. You're probably, all you people who have said, Liz, you should videotape yourself making your wreaths, you're probably regretting it right now. Like, why did I tell her to do that? She's so boring. All right. Yeah, there's like nothing on that. See if I can find another one. I did find a couple of orange carnations too. Who is calling me now? Shelby Lewis. She calls me 8, 9, 10 times a day. God love her, but sometimes I'm like, oh my stars, what is she gonna tell me now? The other day she went jumping in the ocean. My husband had a fit, of course, because that's just him. He has a fit. Me, I'm like, oh, thank God she just jumped into the ocean, you know? It's not like she was in there long enough to get her picture taken. It was the other day, it was like 70-something degrees out here, so it must have been like 75 down in Orono, and I don't know, her and her friends decided, I'm gonna go to Bar Harbor. Why not? Let's go take some pictures of the sunset. Like, what mother is gonna complain about that, right? I love that. And so anyway, they go and my daughter jumps in the ocean. Okay. Speaking of, let's see what she has to say. Hold on. Hi, I'm recording a video right now. What do you want?
Money.
You want money, huh?
Yeah. Well, I don't have, today's my only free day this week.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to go get the stuff to go shopping. Like the shoes and the. So I wanted to know if I could have like $30 to get stuff for the formal because I don't have anything to do today because.
I was just telling my friends on your video about your jumping in the ocean adventure the other day.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It's giving me arthritis though. I think I might have arthritis in both of my.
It might have given you arthritis though. No, I think that was from the trampoline park, Shelby, and the trampoline. What? I think that was from the trampoline park and the kickball game that you went to the same day.
So anyway, Skyla approved of Matt. She said that
Skyla approves of Matt. She has a date for they're having a semi-formal at her school. She approves. She approves. Skyla does.
Forget her what? She said, "Oh, we got that."
Oh, really? You realize that this is going to be on YouTube, love?
Oh no!
I am literally recording a video right now, honey.
You tell me you were still.
Oh, you'll be glad he did. All right, I'll send you some money later. I'm busy. You want to see what I'm doing?
Send me money.
Look at what I'm doing.
Really quick, send me it on Facebook.
Tell me what you think of what I'm doing.
I think it's beautiful if you send me $30.
I'll be quiet. All right, I'll do it in a few minutes. I gotta go.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you too, bye. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Shelby Lewis. Yep, this is the kind of stuff she does with me every day. I need money. I need money. Okay. Oh, where was I? Okay, so while we were just talking to Shelby there, thanks for hanging out for that, I added in some orange and white carnations that I saved from the bouquet, which are actually quite lovely. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some baby's breath, because this actually dried perfectly, but like I said, you can't mess up drying baby's breath unless, of course, you throw it into your clothes dryer. That's basically the only way you can mess up baby's breath. So, you don't even need silica gel or airtight containers or anything like that. Baby's breath is just, and I'm not going to add a lot because baby's breath, it gives things a look, and it gives things a look of, I don't know, I don't want to say old and dusty, but it gives things the look of old and dusty. And I'm going to avoid that at all costs here. I don't want, this is not going to look old and dusty, but if I go overboard with the baby's breath, it definitely will. So, we'll be avoiding that for sure. When people see things at yard sales and stuff, old arrangements that are old and dusty, it's because the baby's breath makes it look that way. If it's not done properly, of course, and I'm doing this properly, so it's going to be fine, because we're just going to have kisses of baby's breath, not huge, enormous clumps that are just going everywhere. Just kisses of baby's breath. That's a good name. I should have a YouTube channel about this that's just called Kisses of Baby. Oh, Baby Breath Kisses. Oh, how cute is that? Geez, the stuff I think about. I have multiple personalities for sure. Okay. So that's what this arrangement is now called, by the way. Baby breath kisses. Baby's breath kisses. Oh, I just cut that and 2 petals fell off. Another one. Okay, should be good now. I need another to tuck in. My head's probably right in the way, right? So you can't even see what I'm stinking doing. That's how good at this I am, right? Right. I'm telling you. Okay. So now I've got little touches of baby's breath. I'm going to add a little bit more up high, but not much. Not much. Even though it's the best stuff I got here, I'm not going to add much more. Because who is calling me now? Sheesh. I gotta log off the phone. I'm so sick of phones. Sick of phones. Oh, which one looks better? Not that one. Ooh, this one looks almost. I am telling you. I found one of these. Not even kidding. It was like totally blown open. Like this one, but even like more blown open than that. And there was a spider web inside and a dead fly. Yeah. It's like, I can't believe I have to do this. No. I'm having a lot of fun, actually. I love doing this. This is great for me. It's such a relief. It really, really is. Because I haven't thought about a stressful thing at all this whole time that I've been doing it. I haven't thought about a single thing that I have to do besides this. That's it. I thought about nothing else and trying not to kill myself with these thorny branches here that I'm thinking I might not even use now because I might not need them. This is so pretty though. This is gonna make me think more about preserving my own flowers, because in case you haven't already known or haven't already heard, I am going to be growing my own cut flowers this year. And whatever ones that I don't sell or I have left over at the end of the season, I think now, after doing this, I might preserve. That's such a good idea. Okay, so I have this really pretty lavender, this artificial lavender. And I always think that these colors just go together. And it's not, I know it's not totally your color scheme that was with your wedding bouquet, but I just kind of think that it needs it a little bit. So I'm gonna add a little and see what I think. So ultimately I'm the one doing it, so. I'm the professional here. Oh, it just adds that perfect little touch. I mean, can you see? You can see my Dawn dish soap in the back. Oh, it's so bad. See how pretty that looks up against that red? It's going in. It's going in. You can't go wrong with a lavender in anything. It doesn't take away from the fall themed colors because purple goes great with fall colors. Like purple and orange are like to die for together, right? But it will allow you to keep this wreath out for more than just the fall season. It can be summer and fall. right? Just because I added a few little sprigs of lavender. It's no longer just September, October, November appropriate. It is just perfect now. I love it. So pretty. So pretty. And I'm not done because I'm going to add a little bit of yellow too. Because I can. I can, and I'm gonna. Oh, it just does it for me. I love it. Okay. So, I've been ignoring the other side, and don't think for 1 second I don't realize I've been ignoring the other side. I know I've been ignoring the other side. So, we're going to go ahead and bring it all together. Okay. We're going to bring it all together. It's just going to be magical. It's not going to be totally plain over here, but it's not going to be like ba-bam like over here. Okay, we want our eye ultimately to go to where the magic is happening, which is over here on this side. I got glue all over me. All over me. This is where my mind starts to change a lot. Like a lot. Because I'm going to do things now and then love them and then hate them and then take it off and put it back on and... Jeez, I might not even need any glue there. Okay, I need more red there. I need more red there. I'm gonna lose that piece. There we go. Put it in here and behind. It's a shape. These blown open roses are kind of, but I don't really have any over here. But I was going to also try to save some of this ribbon, because this is the actual ribbon that was on the stems of the bouquet. And it's pretty. I mean, it's a little wrinkly, but I can... The other one I can't really use because it's got rusty mildew marks all over it. But I should be able to. Let's see. Yes. Where did my little wire go? Oh, I can use this. have to straighten out these ends here. Sorry I got quiet, but my brain just got really going on 6 speed just now because I just made about 7 or 8 different decisions at one time, and I get quiet when I do that. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be too quiet, so I'm not boring you. It might be a good time to go refill that drink of yours. Or add some more salt to your popcorn. I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, that looks really nice. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck to the table. Oh, get off the table. Okay. Don't burn yourself. 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 Okay. Stop. Get off of me. Should not have my phone so close to the glue pan. Okay. I will curl those in so we don't see the ugly ends and they just look like more loopy loops. Oh, wow. It looks gorgeous. Here I go again, talking like Barbara Streisand. Mom, it's all your fault. Okay. I think the last but not least little touches that I'm going to put on, besides some of these really fresh greens here, is I was super worried about this looking really dead, but that purple just totally made it come alive. I know you probably can't see that very well, and I might add a little bit more baby's breath up in here. But this lively, like little berry looking stuff here is really going to make this once dead looking arrangement become a living, fresh being. So, hold on. I wasn't even planning on putting it there, but then I just said, oh, that would look nice. So, and it also has like these really pretty, so yes, I'm gonna do that too, because I can. Okay. Ah, gorgeous. So we've got drama, and then subtle beauty over here, but that's okay. And my husband's home, so now the dog's gonna bark. Or the mailman's here. Ow, I just stabbed myself again. Ugh. Okay. I keep stabbing myself. I love the way this lavender is just right into this whole thing right up. Yes, it's the husband. It's just totally made it come alive. And it makes me very happy. Happy. Little bit more baby's breath. Just little kisses. And let me see how that looks on the screen. That looks really good. What you think, hon? I'm recording right now, so don't say anything negative. Huh? Looks fine. He's such a man. Although he knows he better not say anything negative. Anyway. He'll critique it later. There. How's that look? I can't tell. That stupid light is in the way. I'm gonna move the light. Gosh, I love it. Okay. Oh, we're not done. We're not done. I know it looks done, but we're not done. I see so much I can do here. Oh, yeah. So pretty. I didn't have high hopes for this, hon. I really didn't. But it doesn't look like a bunch of dead flowers on a dead ring. It looks decent. I love it. The colors are pretty. It doesn't look old and gross. I love it. I was nervous. I've never done an arrangement with such horrible dried flowers before, but we're making it work. We are making it work. It looks great. Okay, so I am almost done. I mean, I'll fiddle with it for a little while. But there's actually a whole set of things I haven't even added to it, but now I'm thinking I might not even need to. You know? But that happens. That happens. I'm going to see what they look like, and we're going to go from there. If I don't like it, I will not use it. If I like it, I'll use it. Because like what I said in the beginning about green. Green brings things back to life. And I like it. You probably can't see what that just did, but I can see it. No, stop it. I don't like that one. It just freshens it up. Remember what baby's breath can do? Well, green does the opposite. Okay? So baby's breath makes things look old and dusty. Green things make things look fresh and new. And that looks fresh and new. I'm just cutting down here, by the way. I'm just snip, snip. These are cute. How long is this video? I don't know. I was thinking about doing a live. And then I was like, then I'll probably get like 2 people to watch. And then I'll be focusing more on the number of people watching than the actual job I'm supposed to be doing. And it'll probably make me sad if nobody watched while I was making it. So I decided against the live video. Because, you know, uh-oh, I just lost my screen. I'm still recording. It's only been an hour. We're good. Okay. I'm not adding a ton of this because there's no need. But I am adding some of it because I have it, and it's lovely, and it's real. Getting glue everywhere. I love to do this. I have another one I have to make in a little while. Maybe I'll do that one live. It's a Christmas one though. But my sister-in-law is up from Rhode Island, and she brought me a wreath, an old wreath that she has, and she asked me if I could kind of refurbish, I guess, for her. And so I was like, well, yeah, even though all my Christmas stuff is put away, but she probably doesn't expect me to do it right now. She'll probably come back and get it at Christmas time, but I don't know. I'm on vacation now. So maybe I'll just do it. I don't know how much of this that you can see, but let me tell you what, it's gorgeous up close. It really, really is. I am proud of it. I am proud of it. I am in love with it. I hope my dear friend and co-worker loves it. And she can destroy wedding bouquets anytime she wants to from now on. I will help her. Because this came out so pretty. It really did. And like I said, you can put it like even this way. Oh, just turning it a little bit like that. Look at what that did. Oh, the drama. I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm getting like crazy now. Oops, don't kick it. I'm trying to use all of her flowers. I won't be able to do that, but what? This? What? What do you see?
I'm not talking out loud. Come on, listen. The bare spot, honey.
Oh, I know. It's going to remain bare.
Why?
Because that's the design. That's what's in. There we go. He doesn't get why there's an empty spot there and an empty spot there, but that's the design. That's what's in. That's how it goes.
I'm gonna go.
Yes, I know. Got a baseball game to go to today. Love it. All right. Well, I'm gonna put this on the wall, take a picture, send it to you, and so that way you can get a better. Well, maybe I can just hang on. I'll just take you with me. Let me go put this on the wall. See what I see. Okay. Okay. It looks lovely. Looks really pretty up against the yellow wall too. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.